Now, I know it's very, very late, but I'm going to try and set some onions. They should have been in weeks ago, I know that, but I bought them and I got them ready and then I had to go into isolation. So I may as well still plant them because I've got them here. Now, usually you find these in the shops in little net bags and they just look like tiny little onions. Okay? Now is not the time to be asking your grown-ups to go shopping. It's hard enough queuing for food, okay? But if you're in the shops, places like Wilko's or Bargain Buys, they still have them in. So if you happen to be at the shops and you see them, then you can ask for them, okay? So here are my little onions, ever so easy to grow. You've got the flat bit at the bottom where the roots come out and the pointy bit at the top. Simple as that, that's all you need to know. And usually I would just push them into the soil, just like that. But that can bruise them and I want to show you how to do them properly. So, I just make a little gap in my soil, about 15 centimetres apart, and I just loosen the soil like that. Flat bit at the bottom, push it in. Can you see that all right? And then I just firm the soil around it. Easy. Push it in, firm the soil. Push it in, firm the soil. Now, the reason I firm the soil around the top is because, let's put one here. The birds come along, they see this little bit and they think it's a worm and they pull it out. They're quite a nuisance sometimes. So that's why you push it in, push it in, and then firm the soil around the top. I'm using my cane as always to mark the rows. And they're going to get about that big. So you can imagine I'll have a whole row of them next to each other. You might want to give them a bit more space. It depends how much room you've got in your garden. And I leave this much space, about 30 centimetres, between my rows so that I can hoe the weeds in between. So that's it. How easy is that? And you thought Mrs H was doing something wicked and magical. I'm not. Mother Nature does all the work. These are my red onions. And again, you buy them in the same shop. They're in a little net. Simple as this. Make a little gap in your soil. Just loosen it up. That's all. And then push it in. And then all you have to do, I'll finish that row later, is label it and water it. Okay? Off you go.